Naruto review comments 6:30 part 2. Let's go ahead and start off with Mushi. Obito is a pathetic quitter, which is probably purposefully done. His pain's hardly greater than any others. That is why he's annoyed when Nagato, someone who experienced more shit than him, converted by Naruto eventually, and as Sasuke is doing the same, that's bound to tick off more. He'll probably leave the other dimension after taking his eye back and leaving Kakashi there, giving us the illusion he killed him. Hope so. I don't want Kakashi to die. Obito just has to leave him there to see Minato Sasuke. Well, okay. There's so many possibilities that Kishimoto has for this, right? But he wants to crush Naruto. I really want to know, is this just this chunk of Madara in him? Because I keep thinking about when he was originally pieced together and he was just thinking, how can I escape and go help my friends? And then this whole Rin thing happens, and his character just doesn't fit. What I hope is that Kishimoto actually does do something genius in the end with this character. I don't see how, but I would hope so. But anyway, this whole Obito thing's been pretty brutal. So anyway, I really do appreciate your comments, and that could happen, right? That he tries to break Naruto's mind by coming back and say Kakashi's dead, but he's not. And we would definitely need to see the body and make sure it's not an illusion or anything. So yeah, lots of possibilities. It's been mentioned before. Minato could definitely zip over. They're all marked, so we'll see a lot of possibilities. But anyway, okay, and then a couple interesting things here too. 054 Martin, Kakashi is defending a world that's killed each other in 3 world wars now. True peace can't be achieved, and Nagato knew that. If he wants to face the reality of constant death, suffering, and war, he can go right ahead for all I care. And then on Sakura. Sakura does not need to improve or anything because she's just fine the way she is before this speech. All it proves is Kakashi hasn't forgotten about her. It was odd, wasn't it? It was odd that she was giving the speech, okay? Now, she's a teammate, so it's not completely, not understandable, but it didn't, well, as you said, there's as you basically said, Kakashi just showing that she's still alive, but it really should have been Hinata making that kind of a speech. He just doesn't, he has a hard, I don't know. Sakura's a character, and has been mentioned. I didn't make a separate video on it or anything, but we've all discussed it before. She was just kind of she was abandoned, right? There's all kind of characters. There's characters that don't ever get the light of day, like really Tintin. They never really take off anywhere at all. And then there's some of them that take off great, and then they're just abandoned, like she is. And then there are other characters that get more or less filled out. So. Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate her. Like I said, I can't jump on the hating Sakura, even though I'm really into the whole Narahina thing, which was kind of shocking. But, yeah. But anyway, really do appreciate the observations. And then here we go. Miss for sure. I'm glad Sakura is getting some panel time. I think she's a great heroine, even though most do not. I don't have anything against her, and even think she is most likely the strongest of the younger girl ninjas. Kakashi being the badass we always have known him as. In the end, I saw the kunai leaping in my chair. Oh yeah, we all knew, didn't we? We've seen that so many times before. That was such a better way to introduce him, because you go, just like a tip-off before that was just, you didn't get the excitement. You actually see the panel. It was so awesome. So well done for Kishimoto there. And then leaped in my chair. I was too excited to press the next page button because I'm sure we all knew who it belonged to. Minato and Naruto reunion. Team 7 reunion next. And that's probably going to happen. That is, and you know, I have to say, he's talking about Kishimoto doing some pretty incredible stuff. We all know, you know, fan service, what have you. We all have wanted to see this, okay? And it's actually understandable that this could kind of happen now that Sasuke is in his, you know, because he oscillates from his gray stage to just going evil. He's, you know, so he's sort of, you know, in this area right now. So it could happen. But what has to happen for that to happen? Kakashi has to not die. Really. I mean, if you want to talk about the entire group, you know, the sensei, the leader, now you could still have, you know, him, Naruto, and Sakura, but would that really be the same? I don't know. But anyway, really do appreciate that. And yeah, I don't hate Sakura either, which I've already mentioned, but there's so many characters that really, like her, really deserve a lot more time. But that was just so odd, that speech to me. Just okay. But anyway, all right. Mr. Marcus, knowing Kakashi track record, there's a twist to this war. Things are just placed and paired up too well. I believe somebody has a hidden agenda. Characters that were evil all of a sudden have a change of heart. It's too good to be true. Great review, Rampage. Really do appreciate it. And let's see. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Felon, I think Obito is beyond redemption. And either Kakashi's going to take him out, or both of them get out of the cube world together, and Madara will be the one responsible for his death. Just have a gut feeling about it. Awesome review as usual. Really do appreciate it. Hey, there's just so many possibilities. You know, gosh, I love this. Kishimoto, you know what? He really, and I did. I have to say, I've tried to be fair. The whole Obito thing just flipped me out. But anyway, I think that was just freaking awesome. Because we don't know every week. It's so awesome to look forward to it. And this time next year, whatever, when it's gone, it is going to suck. But anyway. Let's see, I'll skip that. And let's see, Cheat 20 Jack. Also, I just wanted to show my appreciation for your vids. I think I figured out why I like yours over the few hundred other vlog style reviews. I think it's because you're actually doing more than just retelling what happened. Quite frankly, I have eyes and I can read too, so just having a recap does nothing for me. Yeah, and especially we see so many of them. Even at the parts where you're mainly giving summary of the events, it's more than just retelling, it's emotion. So thank you. Okay, that's a quote of praise for the year. Wow. Hey, you know what? I really do appreciate that, and you've nailed it on the head, right? You've already read it. You have already read it. You've already, and like I say, I think that a few people may indeed look at my video first, but most people are not going to go to my video first. So you've already read it at least once. You've seen some other people's videos on it. Do you want to see the same format going? No, that's not the way it works. So I really do appreciate you captured it nicely. And I really do appreciate it. And this is awesome. Really do appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. Zach Balance. I love this chapter. In the next chapter, I have a feeling the other Hokages, as well as Sasuke and his group, will arrive. Also, I love the past couple of chapters. It was shown Naruto and his similarities with the Sage of the Sixth Path. It was really intriguing. Maybe some foreshadowing for the events to come. I don't know. But I do think that Naruto will be coming to a close very soon. Yeah, like I said, I what was said about the beginning of next year, and like I said, we may already be there. This is May, so say May next year. It could all. That's another thing too. I'm an older person, so I understand something that when you enjoy something, when you're having fun, enjoy that time. Because time does not stop. It keeps going. So, really do appreciate the time that we're having here, as fans. And that's another thing too. I want to jump back to Jet 20 Jack. I'm a fan, okay, that happens to do reviews, not a reviewer that is doing Naruto because it's popular. You know, if that was it, then I would be doing One Piece, and I don't because I haven't been able to get into it. So anyway, I really do appreciate it. This is awesome. I appreciate everyone's efforts. This is something I look forward to every week. I read Naruto, and that's fantastic, and I have a great time. And I make a video, and that's awesome. And then I get to interact on this level with other people that enjoy the same thing I do, from all different backgrounds, all different kinds of people from all over the world. This is amazing. I really do love it. Okay, and let's see. Thanks a lot. All right, and let me find my place again here. All right, Michael Gethman. Minato could be the shield for the Alliance. Now, all the Alliance needs is a good attack, and maybe they can win against the Jubi. It could be, but I mean, like I say, where are the rest of them, and what's the plan, and what are they going to do? It's so awesome. And Michael Gethman continues, or maybe this was in reverse order. This chapter was really great. The best part was either the Jubi transforming and attacking, or Minato taking the Beast Ball and vanishing it. I don't like what Madara said about taking the Jubi apart. If the Jubi gets prevented from its final form, that will be an even bigger troll than Toby's identity. I really liked when Minato showed up and seeing the look on Naruto's face. Where did Minato transport the Beast Ball? Maybe the Beast Ball was sent to Obito's dimension. Well, that would be kind of a surprise for Kakashi, would it not? Okay, let's see, what kind of time do we got here? Okay, Jet 20 Jack. A funny thing to note, Kakashi says something along the lines of, just because you face hardship doesn't mean you should give up. And if you just run away, how can someone help you? If you endure, someone will be there to help you. And the parallels on that fight against the Jubi, in my opinion, the Ninja Alliance gave up or ran away. The Fourth wouldn't have been able to help them. But because they stood their ground, I think they were able to delay the blast long enough for help to arrive. That is the way it works. I really do appreciate that. Okay, where are we at time? What is on this video? Okay, and let's see. Ah, that's a good observation here. Justin Soda. Just if Naruto wasn't surprised that Minato came. That means he sensed his chakra earlier, right? So then it could be said that Naruto sensed Sasuke's chakra already too. That's why there's a Naruto rape face. Like the one from Madara. Okay. Alright, that one kind of caught me by surprise. Okay, let's see. And Cheat 20 Jack. What I liked most about this was how Kakashi added on to old Obito's words, and that's actually quite nice. It shows growth. It shows change. He can no longer just parroting the old Obito. Said now that he's sort of improved upon it. It's like something real people do. This is true, and this actually even goes back to the whole Kabuto thing. Right, instead of growing yourself, okay, eventually you can take someone else's words, but you have to. It has to be like a part of you. You have to grow with it and improve upon it. So just adding things onto yourself. That might be a little bit of a stretch, but anyway, I really do appreciate. And so many people have mentioned. This is one of the things from this chapter that people were just. Well, the ending, of course, was phenomenal. But this also, too, a lot of people, and this would probably be the second biggest thing that I've seen really connected with a lot of people, is, I guess I could use some words like took ownership of Obito's philosophy and improved it, you know, and then, like, you know, just, you know, that was just absolutely incredible. All right, really do appreciate it. Here we go. Madara lives. Kakashi is strong. Obito is so weak. just mentally, emotionally, I personally feel like Obito is not justified in any of his actions. His story does not feel complete. I agree. Alright, I think that's going to end. That will indeed end part 2. Whenever you're ready, meet up again in part 3.